This boycott Bollywood culture has really disturbed the film fraternity. Most importantly, Bollywood as an industry, which was known as the richest at one point, is seeing a terrible lull post the COVID-19 pandemic. And then you had the OTT transition, which also dented the film industry's earnings. And then this whole South storm, South films further, even all the more, dented spirit of the Bollywood industry. And now you have this boycott Bollywood culture that's really now posing a huge threat for the industry and its earnings. I have with me, joining us on the panel, Nasir Abdullah, who's an actor himself. Also joining us, Professor Geeta Bhatt, University of Delhi, to give us an understanding. Professor Bhatt, I'll start with you. How would you look at this boycott culture, cancel culture that's gripping the Bollywood film industry? Per se Bollywood, I'd say, because South films at this point are doing superbly well. And that's also something that has dented spirits of Bollywood. And now this boycott Bollywood culture has really harmed collections of every film in the recent past, including big superstars like Akshay Kumar, Aamir Khan, now Taapsee Pannu facing the heat.
Well, Nabila, thanks for inviting me on your show. And, this cancel culture, I think, is a modern 21st century way of dissociating with an organization or, with an individual, by a larger mass of people. And this boycotting somebody is something which is not something which is new. It has always been there in the past also. And if I can recollect, I think we all know about the super hit movie given by Devanand Guide, which was actually released in English and was very critically acclaimed abroad. But when he tried to release it in India, in Hindi, there were a large section of people in the society who were against it because they said it in a way was promoting infidelity of women. So there was a resistance which he faced. But later on, the movie did get released, and we know it was accepted by the society. Its music, its cinematography, it is one of the classics of the Bollywood.
So are you saying, Professor Geeta, do you believe this boycott call really reflects the sentiments of the public, or this is just a troll army in action trying to target every other actor for every other reason? Does it really reflect a mass sentiment?
Nabila, I think that, we have seen that earlier when there were movies which people of any section of the society, when they felt that, that they did not relate with it, or rather they wanted to resist its, showing it in cinema halls, they used to go and, charge inside. There used to be lathi charge and breaking of chairs and, things like that in cinema halls. That used to happen. But nowadays we do not see that. People, they realize that those who want to show their resistance to a particular thought being represented in a movie which they do not correlate to, they try to put it across by saying that, okay, we are going to boycott or what, as it is being called, cancel this particular movie or any form of art. So it is, I think, in a way the society is maturing. It is rather a mature way of expressing, because we are in a democracy, and you see, we have to learn to accept that there are people who are may not like the kind of work that we are creating. But I think the problem here is that this is being related to the success of a movie, because those who are into the movie making, it is a business for them. And when they are seeing that they are not getting any returns, that is what is the main concern over here. But we do have to realize that...
So you're saying, by and large, Professor Geeta, what you're trying to say is that this is certainly the public sentiment, which they've now finally found a voice through social media platforms to say what they really feel like. Let me cut across to Nasir Abdullah, who's an actor himself. Nasir, we're looking at Aamir Khan's Laal Singh Chaddha. For supporting Aamir Khan, Hrithik Roshan has faced heat for his upcoming film. For supporting Aamir Khan, South superstar Vijay Deverakonda is now facing heat for his upcoming film Liger. This trend seems to be continuing, and it's a great way to target some of those voices who may have spoken in whatever sense in the past. Today it's coming about to haunt them. We saw Anupam Kher himself speaking exclusively to India Today that Aamir Khan should have expected something like this. A backlash is expected. You say something in the past, it will come to haunt you. Almost legitimizing what the troll army has to say.
Yeah, so yeah, we have heard all the opinions of all
Yeah.
the senior actors and other people who are saying that he has to pay for it and it will come back to haunt you. Let's get one thing straight, that whatever he said was he was repeating what his wife had said. And for that, that was about 6.5 or actually 7 years ago. And for that, he's apologized also recently, etc. That, I mean, the fact remains, when he said what he did, the last thing on his mind was to offend the people of India, because that's a preposterous idea. Why would he want to offend the people of India? But anyway, so I was slightly disturbed and a bit actually disappointed by Anupam
Yeah.
Kher's, the point of view that, yeah, you have to face it, you have to face the music, whatever. But anyway, the point is, what I don't like is, what I'm against is that let the people decide if the film is any good or not. To organize a movement, because most of the people do not know. They just want to, they just
Flow
want
with
to
the
watch a
trend.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But to organize a movement, yeah, oh, he did that, let's boycott, let's bring his film down before it is out, that I think is very sad, disappointing, and I'm not happy with it. Though Laal Singh Chaddha, according to my elder sister who has watched it, I haven't watched it yet, I'll take my time, I'm in no rush, is a bit too long. A lot of the people have said slightly boring. It could have been half an hour, almost actually shorter, at least 20 minutes, and that is very important. That's another story. Why it became a boring film, it hasn't done well, because boredom is the cancer. If you yawn in a film, if you yawn during a film, the film is going down in your eyes and in the eyes of the box office, etc.